Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Amy and this is yoga. So for this week, I'm thinking we're going to change it up a little bit. I've been giving it some consideration. Normally I would just not film any yoga. I'm experiencing a bit of a flare-up. For those of you that are familiar, I do have some health concerns. So I'm going to offer some modifications, and instead of just not doing any yoga videos, because I miss you guys way too much, I'm going to go ahead and film for this week, but it's going to be a little bit of a change from the usual. We're going to focus mainly on evening routines, stuff to kind of bring ourselves down to be ready for sleepy time. So we're going to go ahead and get started by just taking a nice, simple, seated cross-legged position towards the center of the mat. Let's bring the palms up, shoulders down. Spine is nice and long. If you can extend your fingers, go ahead and extend your fingers. If you cannot, don't. Again, you've reached it, and this, I say it all the time. This is something that I say on this channel all the time. If it hurts, don't do it. So personally for me, straightening my fingers right now, A, not an option. B, it hurts, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and bring those palms up, and whichever posture feels most appropriate for you, or if you'd rather have a chair, if you want to come to all fours, if you just want to stand in mountain pose, you can do that as well. We're just going to simply focus on breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. And I want you to focus on bringing your exhalations into the back of your throat. You should be able to hear your exhalations. And whenever you put your ear to a seashell and you get kind of the sound of the ocean, that's kind of what I want you to envision here. I want you to envision that the waves are crashing in through your throat. Inhale. And allow the exhalations to calm you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up as high as your arms will go, and exhale, lower your arms, elbows towards your rib cage. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And go ahead and begin to make your way to all fours. You could either have your fingers curled under like a fist, or you could bring the palms of your hands into the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round through to cat, tucking in the tailbone and releasing your chin towards your chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Now go ahead and curl the toes under and walk your hands in, peeling the knees away from the mat. If this bothers your knees, another option would be to stay in the all fours position, but instead you're going to keep the toes curled under. So we're going to stay here for just a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips and come all the way up to standing towards the back of your mat. Inhale, carefully reach your arms up, and exhale, lower the arms down. So we're going to do the same thing with those arms except from the standing position. One more breath. And on this next breath, inhale, take your arms up and bring your palms together. Exhale, tip slightly to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip slightly to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Quarter turn to your left with your toes turned out slightly. Inhale, open out the arms and push the hips down into goddess. Let's hold here. Try not to push the hips back. I want you to see if you can keep the tailbone tucked in. Inhale. And exhale, lengthen the right leg and tip over to the right into triangle. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, keeping the tailbone tucked in. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and pinwheel that left arm into pyramid pose. Lengthening into the right leg, reaching the sit bones towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right leg. Inhale, sweep those arms up into a low lunge. And exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, quarter turn left. So we're going to come into a modified side lunge today. And exhale, press back up to goddess. Inhale, reach those arms up, palms together. Exhale, step together, coming back to the center of the mat. Inhale, exhale, tip left. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, center. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, quarter turn right. Push the hips down to goddess, locking in place those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come back to your triangle, stacking the shoulders, tailbone tucked. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, quarter turn, coming back to pyramid pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, drop the knees, inhale, arms up to low lunge, exhale, lower the arms down, inhale, quarter turn, back to that modified side lunge, exhale, inhale, press up, returning to goddess. And exhale, step together, palms together. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and take those hands to heart center and bring your arms down by your side. Let's go ahead and carefully take a seat, returning to the mat. And let's take the hips to the center of the mat. Inhale, knees in front of your chest. Exhale, reach forward and round the torso. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round your torso. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, pull your spine nice and long. And exhale, carefully take your knees over to the right. So we're going to keep the knees a little bit more open. Rather than having the heels closer to the hips, we're going to work to keep the heels further away. And we're going to keep both those arms down. Take your fingertips around your shin. Inhale, see if you can lengthen your spine. You're really opening up into that hip, lengthening into your right side waist. Exhale, inhale, exhale, bring your knees back to center, inhale, and exhale, take those knees over to your left, again, carefully taking your fingertips around your shin, inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale, knees back to center. Go ahead and inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, round your spine and come all the way down into the mat. Now we're going to kind of do the same thing from here. Inhale. Exhale, take your knees over to the left. Again, we're keeping the knees a little bit more open. Let's hold here for a few breaths. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, knees to center. And exhale, one vertebrae at a time. Brings you all the way up to a nice, comfortable, seated position. From here, if you have a wall, great. You could utilize the wall for your legs up the wall. If you do not have a wall, but instead you have a chair, you could use a chair, whichever feels most appropriate for you. I would recommend that if you're going to use a chair, use the back of the chair as opposed to the seat of the chair. That way you're bringing your legs straight up rather than bending your knees at a 90-degree angle. However, if you have any condition which would make it contraindicative for you to lengthen the legs fully, then by all means go ahead and take your knees to a 90-degree bend and rest your calves on the seat of the chair. I'm going to actually go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So if you are using the seat of a chair, you're going to go ahead and drape your calves on the chair and lay all the way back, assuming that you have a proper amount of space, and you're going to hold here. It's not going to, most likely not going to slow your heart rate down as much, just because we're not creating as much of a disruption to the flow of blood from your heart up to your legs. This is basically just a posture that is designed to bring your heart rate, your blood pressure down, and take your body into a more relaxed state. But again, if lengthening your legs all the way up is contraindicative for you, then by all means, keep your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. But the other option for you, as soon as I get this chair situated, the other option for you is, again, you could take your legs all the way up the back of the chair, or take your legs up a wall if you have that kind of space that can afford you to take your legs up a wall, i.e. if you have a non-occupied wall in your home. So let's go ahead and pick whichever position is most appropriate for you. And we're going to hold here for 15 breaths. Go ahead and rest your arms by your side. If you need a bolster to support your neck, I would recommend for you to use a bolster. If you need a bolster for your lower back, I would recommend that as well. Again, this is that little corner of the internet where if it hurts, just don't do it. Don't force it. Really listen to your body. Let's start to soften the eyes. Relax the back of the throat. Unhinge the jaw and simply focus on our breathing. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And start to take your knees to your chest one at a time. And hold here, fingertips gently wrapped around your shins or knees. Begin to roll over onto one side and start to make your way back to tabletop position or all fours, either palms to the mat or fingers curled under. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round through. One more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round through and roll back to simple seated cross-legged position. Again, inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring your elbows to your rib cage. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And let's stay here for a few breaths. So normally I would cycle through that flow combination from start to finish, all the way through the moon salutations, all the way through legs up the wall. I would cycle through that 3 times before retiring to nightly slumber. You can, of course, play with that a little bit, maybe go through it 10 times if you want to. It's entirely up to you. If you would rather repeat that flow combination several times, you certainly can. Everybody's different. Keep in mind that no matter what you focus on, whether it be moon salutations, legs up the wall, maybe that doesn't bring you off to sleep. Maybe it energizes you. You might be somebody who would do better to only focus on yoga early in the morning. If you are somebody, however, that can bring yourself down to a relaxed state after doing yoga, then perhaps yoga is best done in the evening. Some people do better by practicing yoga in the afternoon. But whichever time of day that you decide to focus on your regular practice, I would highly suggest that if you practice yoga, make sure to eat your meal no closer than an hour before practicing yoga. It's really best practicing yoga on a fairly empty stomach. And so we're going to go ahead and one more time inhale, reach those arms up. And if you can, bring your palms together. And exhale, take your hands to heart center. Namaste. So we are taking a little bit of a departure for this week just because I am going through it right now with a bit of a flare-up. Thank you so much for having patience with me for today. And again, usually I would just not film while I'm going through this. You can probably tell I'm a little distracted. Sometimes it just helps to kind of get it out, to kind of vent a little bit. I don't really talk about it much with anyone other than those that are closest to me in my life. We all have our thing, we all have something that that we have to battle through. The main thing to keep in mind, though, is not to bring other people down if they're going through something that you think is not as bad as what you're going through, because it is really about your perspective. Yes, everybody has stuff that they go through, but honestly, it can mean something far more intense for one person than another person. It's better to take the time to be more understanding and show some empathy to other people than to make them feel bad for feeling bad. It doesn't do anybody any good to make other people feel bad for feeling bad. All it does is bring negativity into your environment. And I want to try to make this a space where we don't feel so much negativity. I know in the past I've kind of been coy about my position on things, but I'm trying to keep it lighthearted. While it's good to vent, maybe things that you're really frustrated about, it's also good to try to be positive. And that's something that I've been personally taking a journey through myself. And I thought that by starting this channel, I could bring a little bit of positivity, not just to other people, but also to myself. It's kind of a, I guess, symbiotic relationship to wellness, both physically and mentally. And that is something that we can be grateful for when it comes to yoga. It truly is about not just your physical well-being, but also your mental well-being and the mind-body connection regarding that. Yeah, you guys can probably tell I'm distracted. The words are not coming super easy right now. So as always, thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience. And peace.